Thanks for tuning in. Today's host might seem like he's a little underweighted, but still, they will assume at the asylum that he's never got to be less than or more than appreciative. For as real as it gets, some days you can't make it. Other days you tend not to believe that you got to be there. Then some days you find out there's nowhere other than you'd rather be. So to my mate and to our friends, we could say one day, I saw him in the intro, I saw him in the outtake, I saw him before the day that I could pray. I believed in him, 'cause he's still there after, he's still there after, and I know it's not always, because I can't make it up. If I don't see he, then what do I make? If I don't hold on to he, then what do I have? If my faith is restless, if my brick is underlined, what would I face if I couldn't make it to the place that he had found for me? And I know it's not right, 'cause I can't make it online, but still I think, what would I be if he never prayed for me? And I'm anxiously tied to all that they could say. Is it just your mate, or is he still ours as well? 'Cause I think, what would I be if I couldn't believe that Jesus found me a song? And it goes, and it goes, well, after the fire. Oh wait, that's right. They don't know that they don't know that they're not knowing of what they don't know. Oh wait, they want to know what this show is. Oh wait, I can't command that. I can't command that. Ah, ah, wait. So it's not real anymore. Well, that's what my discipline had encouraged me to be with. Right. Imagine there's all these places where they only assume there's one that will say, ain't I the face that makes it right? Ain't I the tear that makes it rain? Ain't I the pier that makes it a height? Ain't I the pitch of the sun that shines in the same light? They imagine there's many faces, they imagine there's many takers, but imagine there's only one sun, for all that might remain naked. And I might say, really? Yeah, the long idle. The long idle, yeah. The long idle, yeah. You know when you're just sitting at idle? What, in your vehicle? Yeah, so you can be an idle just in neutral. And your car's just going, or you can put your foot down. And then just take your foot off a bit and it just sits there and idle. Right. I believe that's what the sun might have said.
What, that he just put his foot down at the start? Yeah. Took off as far as he could. And just sat there and idle. Just sat there and idle. Until one day he'd appear. I guess the car must have broke down. He ran out of fuel or something. Oh, and then he came in. He came in. Because he wasn't feeling. He wasn't feeling. Yeah, well, the old ding's rider. The old ride was pretty dinged up. Yeah. You know, they look in the sky. They look in the sky. And you get those photos where it's like dusty in space. You know, there's all the colours there and it's like there's a fracture. Yeah. That was a dinged up ride. Right. You never used to be able to see them back in the day. Because we didn't have telescopes or... No, well, that's what I mean. If we did have telescopes, it wouldn't be like that. That's all the dings. All the dinged up rights. Right. 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 Now, I guess the doctor or the surgeon, the doctor has to remove the scale. All that colour stuff to scale. Yeah, when we look into space and you see like the nebula, it's all colour and stuff, you know, it's like all the pus. Right. So he's going to have to wipe out a colonel. A colonel, is that what it's called? A colonial, a colonel. Right. It's a long break, back to where you stay. Today I made 2 because, well, I got told at a young age that I am the sun. And at a young age, you're pretty young, you know, and you just automatically jump to what you've already been told or what you get told afterwards of what the sun could be. Obviously, I was raised in a religious Catholic primary school, went to church on Sundays with mum until I started playing soccer, and went to a Catholic high school as well. So I got told basically that it's the Son of God, and God is the Lord and the Almighty Creator, and the Father that sits in heaven, the ghost that walks among us, and the Son that is the fire between all of us, that one day we will find or fight for, and that He's also the maker of it all. And so I became a creator in my own right and created so many delusions, so many beliefs, and so many things, including where I got mental illness. I went to the mental ward and found out what mental illness was, or what it could be. There's a range and a spectrum of bipolar, and it goes right from manic to multiple personalities, and then it crosses over to schizophrenia, which is another side of it, but not under the bipolar spectrum. Now, I've read a lot of stuff in my life, and when I heard about having multiple personalities, I'd already been educated with Carl Jung. There's 12 psychotypes or 12 archetypes of the personality of the personal mind, right from nurturer to magician, with hero, builder, and accomplice, all the way through it. So once I got told I had mental illness, and I'm the son that is in the shining arms of the Father, the one creator, then my brain that got taught all of this made up those 12 and produced it in psychological form. And I then got told that I could have been having a psychotic break. And it was scary because I'd already felt sometimes during the day and during the night that I could lose it. Like there was a feeling inside my stomach, and I had to get up and go for a walk, or I had to get up and I couldn't just stay in the same spot. So when they said that I could be having a psychotic break, bang, I just ran away and disappeared because it was quite scary. And that's when those 12 personalities and all that I'd made for my life became forward and represented me. Even the alter ego that you get taught about or that you hear about, pretty much all the stuff that I'd educated myself with came to the front and informed I that they were me and they were it, and that they are the ones that will decide for me. Because as you could say, I was no longer there to escape. And some days I tend to agree that my beliefs might be praised and worshipped and also anxious to see what it means for I not to be where I haven't been. And along the way, many of my archetypes and personalities tried to decide that they were the Lord, that they were God, and that they were me, because they have the same memory as I do, the same living life that I have lived, and the same experience and the same journey. But really, they are not me. And some try to act like the hero, like the builder, and like the nurturer for other people. But really, that was me that had to go away because I had sinned. And when I had sinned, well, I learnt what my sin might be if no one ever meant anything to me. But because something had shown me that in my life, my dreams might be high, my approach might be taken light, but I find out it's just my fight. If I look at all that I have been, when I have sinned, then what did I make? If it wasn't about anyone else other than me. So I think now, and that showed me what sin is. It's taking yourself before anything else when you're in a rightful place that you actually need it. Otherwise, you would not go that way. You're saying you would never sin unless you actually needed it. But what drives us to sin? No, it's normally what drives us not to sin. That it affects other people. Stealing from your neighbour affects the other person. Committing adultery affects your partner. Taking a false god before the one true God. It affects what you have, that you think, that you make, and that you mind. So when we do sin, then is it the sin that encourages us to take from others, or to take from the places that we have been down, that we have bent down, that we have minded ourselves to be with others, and in places where we worship and praise each other, to be welcome to the same apostrophes. And that leads us to take in what we need, to make for us our needs, and the ways that we need to take for everyone else to suffer. But as we look at this, we don't know what it is if we don't find out what it means. And you're a powerful creator. Well, I could create up anything. Because you're God. Well, God, that once had delusion, and it became true. Now, along the way, I made up the universe as well. Which maybe above me is the housing of nature, the one that made me the heir, to come at deed and believe in I myself as the Son, the Lord, the God and the Creator and Maker, where it gave me those delusions from a young age and led me in my history and led me in my experience to do the job that made it. So I could carry on forever, saying that I did that I made that I took all of that I said I was all of that. But without I not being that, then what would I not be? The Son. Would I not be the Son? Will not be He, the one that come? The one of nature, the one of history, the one that has showed me myself, that I'm personally undertaken till the day that I am weighed. When I've been made, and what would I show if I can't say I haven't showed anyone what it can't be if I don't make? And if I do make, then what do I say? If I don't believe that I am, then what do I have? If I believe that I am, then what do I weigh? All of us. And if you're not equal to my light, then what would you show? That we haven't created a world fit for everyone. One Son to house all of that. One Son to make all of that. One Son to say what it is today that no one else could say if they don't have faith. And if it's not like that, then what is it? What if it isn't? If it isn't what it isn't, then is it not what it is? So I'll anxiously await you in court. Like I said, I'm suffering until today could say to me, I'm not there where I was. And if I wasn't there today, then what make would I make? And if in that place I am not, then what would I say? And if I'm not afraid of this, then what would I lay? And if I can't lay, then what would I make? And if I can't make, then where would I stay? And if I did not say, then what would I show? If I cannot show anything, then what would I claim? And if I can't claim anyone, then what would I show? And if I can't show, then what would I sow? And if I did sow, then what would I know?
all those fractures in the stars. You can make your own hell in there. To one healed. Oh, then all in that place would be left there. They'd be on the outside. Wouldn't they? Yes, Danny. Yes, Danny.